Good morning. Just a quick update on how things are going. Sorry, I've just realised I've left my... Right. Okay. This is the update on the ephemera folder. It's going quite well. I'm quite pleased with it. I lined the inside with this very leery flamingo paper, which yeah, kind of goes, but it definitely goes with the papers, so it's fine. Quite successful sewing in the pockets, quite pleased with them. I put some white tape at the top. It's like a thin, I don't know, weird tape anyway. It's a fabric-y type tape because I was having trouble seeing the top of the pockets, and I just thought that might add a little bit of resilience to them as well. So I've gone a bit wonky donkey, but it doesn't matter, and this one's a bit faffed up, but yeah, so Teal and Tattered's demo on this, Martine, she recommends that you try and sort of clip the two sides together, and then you can just sew it all as one thing. I've left, I've put hole reinforcers on. I don't know how durable this is going to be, so I'm going to give it as much chance as I can. I've done one strip across. Martine actually cut the size of the pockets to, you know, inside this. But I've gone right across with the plastic because I think having the plastic in the spine, it's either going to be a right pain in the neck or it's going to add more strength to the stitching. It'll stop it ripping through the card. That was my thinking. I don't know. It might work. It might not. So, yeah, I've ended up with a lot of pockets. This one I've made quite small because, you know, we've all got these small bits of ephemera. So they'll fit in there perfectly. So on this one there's 6 this side, and then of course obviously you sew the other side at the same time, so it's 12 pockets on that one page. I've decided to do 5 signatures because that's spaced nicely across the Tyvek here. So I've only prepped 4 because I just don't know what size pockets I'm going to need, so I've done a small one there and a larger one there, and the same on the other side. This one's the same as well, small and large. And this one I've left, I've done a double pocket this side, but I've left it tall so that if there's any tall pieces of ephemera or belly bands or that kind of thing, you know, they can sit in there perfectly. And then this side I've just done one tall pocket, and again I've left the plastic in. As I say, I'm hoping that's going to add a little bit of resilience to the pages, stop them ripping so easily. And then the last one I haven't done anything with at the moment because, you know, I can add that later, it's not a problem. The other change that I'm going to make is I was going to do hidden bind. I can't remember. I think it's called a hidden binding or a hidden spine, I think it's called, where you would sew all your signatures to, this is Tyvek, so you'd sew all your signatures to that, and then stick this in so that it's independent. Thinking about it, I don't know, I've made it wide enough, have I? Anyway, don't matter, because I'm not going to do that. Because the reason I've changed it is because if one of these starts to rip, if I do this as a, I can't remember what they call it. Is it a floating spine? Anyway, where it's not, where the actual string binding stuff doesn't go through to the outside cover. If one of these started to go, I'd have to remove this whole thing. Where if I just do a normal binding where you stab right through and then your strings are on the outside on the spine, if one starts to go, I can just cut the strings, take that one signature out, and then replace it with a new one without having to rip all this out and all the other signatures as well. So that's the one change that I'm definitely going to be making. These have ended up really tall. They're about 11.5 inches, so that's ideal. And I say the cover is solid, so I'm hoping it's going to be a really nice durable ephemera folder. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to put that ring on the spine, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so that's all work in progress. That'll be finished today. I'm going to get that done today because I've got a ton of other stuff I want to get on with, and I got work the rest of the week, so nightmare. I was watching Rachel Roxley Creations, and she had been watching a French designer She said it was all in French. And the lady showed you how to make these tall pockets, well, yeah, envelope pocket things. I haven't put the divot in there for the sort of, where you pull the thingy out. So yeah, she showed you how to make them, so I just sat and made some along. So obviously these are music paper. I tried to go non-generic as much as possible, so that you can adapt them to whatever type of journal you're doing. This I made out of pages out of a big flower book that I've got, and I mean that's that's the basic. Sorry, there we are. It's just so simple to do, and I just thought how effective, because even if you don't use them as envelopes, you could still make them into little booklets, with a hidden pocket. So yeah, so I've sort of made up quite a few of those, and obviously these are going to be floral, but again, you could collage over that and cover a lot of it if you didn't want that theme. So I'm just kind of trying to build my stash a bit. And then she also suggested to do this with the little coin envelopes. Yeah, these are super sticky, so I need to cover the stickiness before I can do anything with the flaps. But yeah, just makes a little, potentially a journaling booklet type thing. So that's those. I've got this cover that I'm going to make into what I call a naked journal. It's going to have just pages inside, no decoration. Some people don't want them decorated, the pages, so that's fine. This is all hand stitched, slow stitched cover. I think I've shown this before actually, so I won't bore you with that. Yeah, so that's going to be another journal soon. Right, that's all my ephemera. On the cat journal, I couldn't remember where I got the vintage images, and they were from the graphics fairy. It was some of her freebies, so it was all good. I think that's everything. Yeah, okay. So I've got a list at the side of me. I'm just making sure I've got everything. I got my order from the works, so I thought I would share my haul with you, which is there. So this, I'm gonna be very honest, this is my third time of filming this, because for some reason my phone keeps putting it into portrait mode instead of landscape, and I don't understand why it's doing it. If it does it again, I'm just gonna have to load this as it is. It's just my third attempt, so I've already been in these, so do forgive me that they're already open. Some of the prices I just can't remember, I'm sorry, and I've been a right wally and deleted the invoice, so just go on their website, it's all on there. I'll give you all the names and everything. I mean, it's some of it's obviously priced anyway. So I've ordered 2 packets of their parcel tags. I mean, £2, you get 35, you get 23 small ones, and then you get 12 of the large ones. And I'm really pleased with the quality, actually. They're a really nice thick card, perfect for collaging on. I'm gonna try some on my gel plate. They come with the reinforcers already on, so yeah, really nice. And I thought, well, 35 tags for £2, bit of a bargain. So I did measure them, didn't I? Let me just see how big these are. I can't remember. So let's get number 1 first of all. So they're about 4 3/4 inches tall and just shy of 2.5 inches wide. So that's a nice size. And then the smaller ones, just leave that there. Let's get the number 1 around the right way. So they are about 2 3/4 inches long and just over 1.5 inches wide. So great for a traveller's notebook size, or just for just for smaller tags in your bigger journals. So that's those. I say I'm really pleased with the quality of the card. It's quite thick, because sometimes they're really thin and wimpy, but they're good. So I bought 2 of those. So sorry, crinkly plastic. And these are meant to be for cards. They're scene and sentiment toppers, paper boutique, secret romance. There's 80 sheets and there's 10 designs. So you've got 8 of each, obviously. And like I say, they are meant to be for cards, because you've got that kind of thing going on. But I just thought, a bit of collage on that, or a bit of you know, old paper, piece of music, you know, you could blot that out, no problem at all. And I just thought these are ready-made journaling cards, aren't they? Or pockets, or, you know, whatever you want to do with them, really. So, yeah, I don't know if I just start at the beginning. I don't know if they run in. Right, let's start there. There's that one. That one. They're very romantic, very floral. I mean, you could cover up, you know, some of the images if you don't like them. You put some gesso on them. You can do what you like with them, obviously. I'm not making a very good job of this. Come on. Are we back at the start yet? Hold on. No, it's a big rose. Okay. So that's that one. That one. I mean, some nice sentiments in there if you're a card maker. I mean, it's ideal. I think that's it, isn't it? We're back at the beginning now. Yeah. Yeah. So that's your 8 designs there. I'll just flick it sideways for you. Sorry, shadow. Sun's not round yet. So yeah, I thought they were quite nice anyway. So that's that one. And then same again. This one's called The Countryside Story. There's only 64 sheets in this one. It's 160 GSM. Oh, same as the other ones as well. So 5x5 they are basically, these pads. Which is a nice size. You know, it makes perfect pocket size. And again, does it tell you? No, it doesn't tell you how many of each design. So let's have a look. So that's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, you need to. Hang on, I can't count anything. 8. What was the first one? Oh, come on. Green, right, 8. Yeah, so you got 9. Was that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you got 8. So you got 8 of each design again. And that's the designs there. But again, you know, a little bit of collage, a bit of Hessian through that one. Again, another bit of collage. Yeah, perfect. And you know, just chop them down a bit. They're perfect size for a pocket or journaling card. Yeah, so that's why I got those. That's all good. This was supposed to be paper, but it's actually not. It's quite thick. It's 250 GSM, which is a card weight basically. But for £2, it measures 15 by 21, so it's quite a nice size. Perfect for a traveller's notebook size. I have to go sideways on this one. But as I say, I'm really, really pleased with the, that's kind of like a washed out burlappy type effect on that one. There's 3 of each one. That's that one. I'll get it as close as I can without it going blurry. And that one. I mean, you know, the orientation is that way, so I'm sorry about the shadows. Butterflies. Again, you could fussy cut those out. Beautiful. That's lovely. I love that one. Botanical. And it's just asking to be tags or folded in half for a insert for a traveller's notebook. That's nice as well. And that's sort of like a washed out effect. And postcards and letters and that kind of thing. Yeah, really nice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and that's the end of the book. I say I mean, it says paper pad, but it's not paper. It is a card weight. But for £2, I thought, why not? These are 8x8 papers. Again, I just thought perfect for. I think if I leave it there, that's a good. Yeah, it's a good view. You know, fold that in half for a traveller's notebook, or if you're doing a bigger card, you know, you could make a slot on the edge there, and yeah, you know what to do. And again, I think it's so many designs. I don't think it actually tells you. No. Okay, so here's all the designs here. Really nice. Quite a thickish papery card. Well, yeah, 160 GSM it would be. And we're back at the beginning. So yeah, really nice. Nice and floral. Beautiful blue. I love that blue. Really nice. See, again, you could fold that in half that way or that way even and have a border top and bottom, either. That's just all over. Again, great for collage. You know, that could actually be a writing page, couldn't it? So, I'm sorry, I can't remember how much these were and I've deleted the blooming invoice. I'll come back to those and those. This is the paper that matches this 8x8 card, well, more or less cardstock, I'm going to call it. This is 120 GSM, so just above printer quality paper. But again, I'll hold it that way and you should be able to see all the really nice designs in that one. It is made for cards because you can see you've got sentiments on here, but it's easily covered up. We can do that. It's not a problem. See that one there? You know, that would lend itself to actually be a journal cover, wouldn't it? Bit of collage on there. So yeah, so you've got a couple of sheets with the sentiments on there. Just cover it. It's not a problem. They haven't all got them on, so that's quite nice. It's that one with a nice page border. And that's, you know, got a bottom border. So again, folded in half. Or, you know, you could waste a bit and have a lovely insert for a traveller's notebook. And that one is perfect for a traveller's notebook. Or an or an A5 one, whichever. So, next up. Yeah. So that, I don't... I'll keep going until we get to... Yeah. So, yeah, lovely. Very happy with it. I'll just flick now, because otherwise it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? So, I think there's quite a few repeats in there, which is fine. It's not a problem. So that's that one. So that's it's what they call the Paper Tree Touch of Romance. Have a look on their website, theworks.co.uk, and you'll find them on there, no problem. They have got, I think they have got them separated into collections, you know, where you've got the paper, the card and everything that goes with it. Right. These are great. I had some of these at Christmas, obviously Christmas ones. These are quite vintagey, and the beauty is it's die cut, because I thought, you know, I've taken that out. Where did I take that out of? Anyway, it's out of here somewhere. I just thought these, I mean, they're meant to be card toppers, you know, for greetings cards, but I just thought that is the perfect size for a journaling card or a pocket, or, you know, whatever you want to turn it into. Is that a good angle? I'll bring it in a little bit closer. So really nice, vintagey bits and bobs. The butterflies push out beautifully, no white lines around them. So I thought for £2, and I think you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10. At least 10. But I mean, this is, you know, this stuff is right up our street, isn't it? You know, I mean, there's some bits in here I wouldn't use, but yeah, nice. I thought it was very, very usable for our junk journals anyway. See that? You'd have to cover the happy birthday bit, but you've got some nice detail in the background there. So, sorry, going out of frame again. I do hope this film's around the right way. If it comes out the other way, I don't know what I've done with my phone orientation. It's driving me bonkers. Yeah, another one here. Obviously, I'll put... Oh, that's where that card came from. It shouldn't be in that one. It should be in the other one. Oh, well, I'll get it in a minute. Yeah, I just pushed out... sorry, I'll say this is the third time I've done this. Oh God, everything's falling on the floor. Yeah, everything pushes out lovely. Oh, there's the butterfly. That's what I was looking for. And you don't get the white lines around. So this is a really nice one. Again, bear with me. Oh, just pick that up before it goes everywhere. Yeah, so again, very usable for us junk journalers, and you know, even if you're card making, I mean, it's, you know, beautiful. And the flowers, you know, they push out lovely. You get a little bit of the white left, but little bit of vintage photo ink on there, no problem at all. It just, yeah, they work well. They work well. I'll say I had the Christmas ones and I was really impressed with those. So for £2, bargain, can't moan. I mentioned this stuff in a previous video. Now where is it? There it is. This fell out. This is what, yeah, A4 premium grey board, 2mm thick, 4 sheets. It was £2. I remember this because I thought that I've got to get. And I've got to say, it's really, there's the yin bit. It's really nice. It's good, perfect for us. Sorry, just bashed the camera. It's perfect for us to make journals out of, journal covers. So it's A4, so obviously you get, you know, there's enough in here for 4 A5 journals. If you chop it down to smaller, then obviously you get more. So yeah, good 2mm thick, and yeah, happy, very happy with that. So that's that. Oh, stop bashing the camera. Sorry, it's plugged in and charging, so that's why. Okay, I bought 2 12x12 pads. This did say it was paper, but it's 160 GSM, which to me is a little bit thick, but you know, it's okay. Here's your 8 designs. So 5/8 of, yeah, so you get 5 sheets of each. And it's lovely. I'm really impressed with it. It's really pretty. I'm going to leave it down there, so I'll bring it in for a little bit of detail. I think they're like cabbage roses. I think they're meant to be, aren't they? There's that one. And that one. Poppies, aren't they, I think? But again, you know, perfect for a traveller's notebook. Or you'd fold it that way, actually, wouldn't you? But yeah, perfect. So that's quite nice, really lovely. I think that's it, isn't it? Are we back to the beginning? What was at the beginning? Oh no, it was the cabbage roses, wasn't it? So that's a really nice, you know, generic floral-y type thing. And that's nice as well. And the colours coordinate, obviously, I think. Where's that one? Yeah. Yeah, so it's good colour matching and everything. So yeah, well done. Well done, the works. And I don't remember it being expensive. So yeah, so that's that. So this one's lovely because it's got the same leaf in small as it has there. So yeah, really nice. So I say you get 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so 5 of each. 5, 8, so 40. So yeah, quite nice. As I say, it's just a little bit, whoa, just a bit thicker than paper. But yeah, usable, cool. And I got a card pack. Let me just move that because it's about to collapse on me. Card paper, 12x12. Yeah, it's just cardstock. But what's quite nice is it's one colour one side, one colour the other. This is the Brights. I don't remember ordering this one, but obviously I did. So I can't even check it. So yeah, it's some of it's single colour all the way through, and some of them are, you know, different colours on front and back. But I thought that was quite nice because it's quite nice to have a double-sided cardstock anyway. But yeah, all sorts of colours in here. So yeah, so that's that. So very happy with that. Happy with the quality. I'd say I've had the die cut books before, and I was happy with the Christmas ones, so I knew I'd be all right with those. So that's all good. Oh, there's that card. So that goes in there. Yeah, so you're supposed to layer them up, you see, for a card, but they're going to be junk journal accessories. So I'll push all those out and get them in my ephemera folder, which is going to be finished today. So that's that, and the big one. So yeah, and the tags. Right, I'm hoping this is all filmed around the right way. As I say, I'm just going to leave it if it hasn't, because it is driving me slowly bonkers. I don't know what I've done wrong, why it's changed all of a sudden. These things drive me nuts. So yeah, today finish the ephemera folder, get that packed. I dyed up a load of, tea dyed a load of the floral Hang on. Yeah, oh god, the flower book pages. And some of the big ones out of the bird one. So I'm going to make some more bits and bobs. I might do some collaging this afternoon as well. Yeah, because I'm sort of on this mission now to get my stash really built up, and then you know, do a load of journals. So there we are, all done. We'll make that do, and yeah, 25 minutes already. Hopefully it's loads. I'm sorry if it's in the wrong orientation. I'm not going to do it again. This is it. All right, I'll do some more this afternoon. Hopefully once I've got that folder finished. Okay, bye bye.